Hi there, Ashley here with We Make Systems Sexy. Today I'm coming to talk to you about Dubsado, one of our favorites, of course. Today we want to talk to you a little bit more about being able to receive payments in Dubsado. A lot of the cool features that we talk about with Dubsado are the custom proposals and just these beautiful forms that you can create and the automated processes. And included in those automated processes and some of the functionality of Dubsado is the ability to be able to accept payments in a very streamlined way. So let's talk about how simple it is to be able to set up your payment processor in Dubsado. I'll just kind of walk you through step by step what some of your options are, and you'll want to hop into this additions newsletter so that you can actually see how I actually set that up. So you can see the step by step if you're more of a visual person that way. So when you're actually setting up your payment processor in Dubsado, you would just log into your account, go to the top right where the little settings cog is, and click on that. When you're in the settings tab, you'll want to just go down to where it says receive money, and then you'll connect your payment account. So you have a few options here. You can choose to connect Stripe, Square, or PayPal. Now, you have to choose between Stripe or Square. If you choose one of them, you cannot have both together. However, you can do Stripe and PayPal, or Square and PayPal, or just PayPal, depending on what options that you want to give to people to be able to pay you. So that is just something to keep in mind. You have to choose between Stripe or Square, or just choose PayPal. You can then, once you get that option actually set up, because you're going to have to grant access to Dubsado to be able to access your payment account, etc. Once you get all of that set up, you're going to also have the option to toggle on or check on if you want the people to be able to auto pay, to add gratuity, depending on if that makes sense for your industry. You can even toggle over to the invoices tab, and if you want the tax column removed, you can remove that. But you'll be able to choose in this section if you want to accept checking or savings payments, as well as credit card payments. So you can check that off or on depending on what kind of payments you want to accept. Some people choose not to accept credit card payments, for example, because they get charged a higher fee, and maybe they only want to accept an ACH bank payment. So that's just totally up to you. What makes sense for your business, right? So you have all of those options to be able to choose right within these payment processor settings. All right, so once you've kind of decided all of that, of course, you'll have to follow those prompts like I mentioned to actually set up your personal payment processor information and grant the permission for Dubsado to access all of that. And then you're set up. But from there, obviously within your Dubsado, now you have to figure out what your payment terms are, right? So you'll need to then be thinking about your payment schedules, your payment terms, your packages, and how you want to formulate all of that. Basically, do you want to, send your invoice and then have it be due 3 days later, and then send reminders every day, when it's overdue, like thinking about all of those little details. So, a lot of work does go into the planning and the trying to figure out how you want that to look. If you already have that process built out, just document it, and then you can actually go in and easily set up how you want those payment schedules built out, along with your packages, et cetera, and all of the terms along with that. Now, if you don't already have all of that built out and you're trying to figure out how you manage that and how you figure out those details, if that's something that overwhelms you and stresses you out because you feel like your time could be better spent on figuring out things that you're the master of, then this is where we can come in to help you. If you want to spend less time on the admin parts or the systems parts and getting these kind of things set up, then we are just one DM away to being able to help you to focus more on growing your business rather than being so inundated with these kinds of tasks. So that's where we come in with our Dubsado Done in a Day service. I would take care of helping you to get your Dubsado account set up so you can get back to doing what you love doing. No more wasted hours trying to figure out the ins and outs of payment processing and invoice management. I'll be able to handle that all for you quickly and efficiently and done in the best way because I'm a Dubsado certified specialist. And so I know how it's supposed to be done. So not only will this service save you time and hassle, if this is something that you're looking to get set up, but it's also going to help you to streamline your business operations and improve your bottom line. You'll be able to invoice your clients so much more effectively, easily, as part of a workflow, manage your payments effortlessly, be able to track your finances, and that all happens right within Dubsado. So you can be able to you can rest assured that everything is going to be set up correctly and according to best practices. So don't wait. If you don't want to have these administrative tasks holding you back from achieving your business goals, then you should book our Dubsado Done in a Day service and start seeing these benefits in your streamlined business operation. All right, so if you have any questions today about how I actually go in to set up a payment processor, like I mentioned in the first part of this live, you are going to want to join our newsletter so that you can see the step-by-step process delivered directly to your inbox. These videos that I publish for the newsletter are not published anywhere else. They are not on our YouTube channel or in any of our social media. They only get delivered to our newsletter subscribers. So again, if you have questions about that, shoot us a DM, get on our newsletter, and we will see you next time. Bye.